In Morrison County, Minnesota, there is still a $30,000 reward for any information that leads to an arrest and conviction of the person responsible for the murder of Terry Brisk. Authorities are asking for help from the public as the homicide case is now at the 8-year mark. Brisk, who was murdered while hunting on his parents' property back on November 7th of 2016, he was fatally shot on that property with his own rifle while deer hunting. Based on evidence at that scene, it was determined that the suspect was in close proximity to Terry, and it is believed that Terry and the suspect would have interacted prior to that homicide taking place.